like these kind of videos are super cliche, and I actually hate being that guy that's like, yeah, man, next year is gonna be my year. It's gonna bang, because it just sounds so, as I said, cliche. But at the same time, it is important to talk about, you know, number one, the future and just goals in general. Like, what are your personal goals? In fact, what I want you to do, if you commented last year in my video for 2021, what you wanted to do, how has that been for you? Did you do what you wanted to do? Are you on track to it? Did you not do anything, and why? Basically, taking time to talk about how your last year has been and reflect on it. And while you're at it, also let me know how you want next year to be. Like, use this as a way to write it out into the universe. It's me. I'm universe. So write down below. For me, I mean, I'll tell you right now where we're at. Next year, I want it to be more about fun than anything, which has basically been my motto for the last couple months, especially the last couple of months. I mean, you guys noticed that my content has switched up so much in the last month that I'm more focused around just having fun and playing something different every single day, and never giving you what you expect as far as daily content. It's not a big thing for everybody, because you might not enjoy the games that I play every other day, but it's something that I want to do. I want to be unpredictable, and as long as the idiot myself is there having fun, I think that's kind of the goal here at the end of the day. So we're going to keep being stupid next year is the goal. Hashtag stupid gang all over the comments of this video. So yeah. So for next year, the one thing I want to keep focusing on is just, you know, expanding and trying new things. Because, you know, up until pretty much this year, I've always been afraid to try new kind of content. I mean, a year and a half ago now, I introduced Mario Maker as a weekly series, which we stopped doing, which I'll get to here in a second. But that was a scary moment for me, just because it was the first time where I tried something that wasn't, you know, anime related. Because, like, if you are doing anime content like I've been doing for like the last couple of years, and you play like games like Dragon Ball Xenoverse, you can cross over and do stuff like Naruto Storm or Demon Slayer or Shinobi Striker, or basically anything anime related. Because if you're a fan of like Dragon Ball, you might be a fan of anime, of Naruto, of, you know, Demon Slayer, whatever other series are going out there. Because at the end of the day, we love anime and we like to cross over. But when you do something that's so drastically different like Mario Maker, it's like, I don't know what to expect. Like, that was a weird feeling for me. And I remember the first couple weeks when I was doing it, I was like, man, people aren't really rocking with this. It's not something that they want me to keep doing. And at one point I thought, maybe I shouldn't doing it. But I stuck to my gut. I kept doing it. I had a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I did. And honestly, the only reason why I stopped doing Mario Maker in the last couple weeks is I just needed a break. I got to the point where I was just recording on a weekly basis because I just felt like I had to. Not because I wanted to. And once I get to the point where I'm doing something because I feel like I have to as opposed to that I want to, then I'm not having fun. So that's what happened with that. So if you've been wondering where Mario Maker was, even though the last episode was called The Final Mario Maker, it's just in hiatus right now. Call me Hunter Hunter style, because we have no idea when that's coming back. But when I get to the mood, let's say later this week, maybe even today, I might wake up and be like, you know what I feel like doing? Playing some Mario Maker. I might record it next week. So that's kind of like the way I want to go about doing content in general. What was always great about Mario Maker is I was able to do something on a weekly basis that kind of had like one day always done in the week. Because like once you have like a content calendar type of thing, it's a lot more easier to plan for the week, and the less you think, the better. And you know me, I don't like to think. It takes too much effort. you already knew that. I'm an idiot. Anyways, so my goal for next year is just to keep being, you know, myself, having fun, being the idiot I am. You know, I want to do more stuff with my friends, especially like the new ones that I met in the last couple of weeks, if you've been watching on Twitch. And I want to do also new games as well. The reason why I brought Mario Maker is because a year and a half ago, I thought it would never be possible to do something outside of Dragon Ball content, because I feel like people wouldn't really like it. And the fact that I was able to expand and do games like From the Darkness, Crab Game, we played all those bootleg Squid games, we played Mario 3D World, and being able to kind of like upload something like that and see people are like super behind it, it's just always been a great feeling to me. So the big goal I have for next year is to keep doing that and basically just like get out of my comfort zone, which is something that's very uneasy for a lot of us to do. Comment section below, what is that for you? I would love to know. Because again, it's not an easy thing to talk about or do. It's so easy to just be like, you know what, I just want to be to myself and do the one thing that I like. But at that point, you're not growing as a person. You're not really growing, you know, in any way. And the only way to grow is to try new things. And you can't be afraid of that. This is me talking to you. Yes, right there, I'm pointing my finger at you right now. I'm talking to you. I need you to grow. I need you to get out of your comfort zone. I need you to try new things. Because at the end of the day, I guarantee you're going to have a good time. You're not going to like every single thing. You're going to have moments where you're uncomfortable and you're just not having a good time and you want to go home, you want to crawl back into a hole or a blanket or whatever. But if you keep doing it, you're going to find out one thing that you never thought you'd like. And that's something that I want you guys to, you know, really, really do over the course of the future. But overall though, for the channel ongoing in 2022, I want to keep being as random as possible. And that's going to consist of creating content that maybe might not be up everyone's, might not be your cup of tea, you know. Every now and then I will post like, I don't know, Lightsaber Builder Simulator, while I play Lightsaber Builder Simulator. It's not a real game. It's the first thing that came to my mind. And one of you might be like, damn, I love that game. I play a game 24/7. And the other half might be like, nah, it ain't for me. But the good news is if you come back the next day, I'll have something else different that you might like, you know. And of course, I'll still keep the staples to the channel as an ongoing thing. You'll still see Dragon Ball FighterZ. You'll see Xenoverse. You're not going to see Dokkan anymore. I'm pretty sure that at this point, everyone has accepted that Dokkan is done on the channel. And I've actually finally got to the point where people don't even ask about what happened to Dokkan videos anymore, which is great. In case you're new to this, I quit Dokkan a couple months ago, and I feel great, by the way. Best decision I've ever made. Nothing against the game, I can only play a game for so long where I get to the point where I don't want to play it anymore, you know? And sometimes I take massive breaks from games and come back and enjoy them even more. But with Dokkan, I got to the point where I was just basically done with it, you know? I'm honestly at the point where I want to play less gachas. Dragon Ball Legends is up there. Dragon Ball Legends to me is still very, very enjoyable, but I still hate the whole gacha aspect of it, and I feel like with Ultras coming out probably very, very soon, my opinion on Dragon Ball Legends will greatly change in the near future. And once that happens, if that happens, we'll talk about that then. But for now, I want to do less gachas to be more about gameplay than anything. That's why I've been focusing on doing the different kind of games I've been doing the last couple months. So that's going to be the goal. 2022 is going to be all about trying new things, playing different games, playing new games, and even keeping some old ones alive. So like FighterZ, like I said, Xenoverse. I'm very excited for Breakers. Dragon Ball Breakers is an interesting game because I feel like I'm going to stream that more than anything. And I feel like you can only do so many videos with Breakers before you get bored of it. But I will still try to sprinkle in Breakers videos every now and then because I know once you get into a video where you're doing with your friends, it's just fun. I was actually telling my friend earlier about this. Like when I'm in a group, or when we're in a group in general, like the content is just so much more fun. It flows, and when you have like a bunch of like-minded individuals all on the call together having fun playing a game, it's like the best kind of content. It's so natural. That's why I think 3 Idiots works out so well. You know, you got the idiots, me, Dion, Dado, all together just being morons, and it makes for the perfect kind of content regardless of what we play. I think my biggest goal with 3 Idiots next year is to be more about playing newer games than, you know, what you guys are familiar with. And you probably noticed that we've done a lot of new games where we don't just do Dragon Ball FighterZ. Raids are easy to do because whenever a raid comes out, it's easy to kind of hop on a call and record that and upload that. But something I want to try doing more is find more games that the idiots, the 3 of us, can sit together and play and just have like that fun factor that we're trying to basically recreate when we make these videos. Like, it's all about fun end of the day, and that's gonna be the biggest goal going into next year. But yeah, it's enough about me. Again, if you ever wanted to know anything, ask any kind of questions, drop me a question down below, and I'll try to go through it over the course of the next week and a half or so, couple days, and try to answer as many questions. But I mostly want to hear from you guys. Again, the whole point of this video mostly is to kind of see where you guys are at. Where you at mentally, actually? How about that? You can let me know how you're doing, what's going on around you, what you're working on, what you want to do, and what you want to do in life. I know this might be a big question to some of you guys, because some of you guys might be younger, and you're probably like, I have no idea what I want to do in life. Why are you asking me? I'm already dealing with this at school, from my parents, work, yada, yada, yada. Why are you asking me this big question? Like, I'm not asking you what to decide. I'm asking you what you personally want to do. If you ever asked me at any point what I want to be when I'm older, I always had an answer. How I was going to get there, I had no clue, but I always had some kind of answer. And even if you don't have an answer, that's perfectly okay. The thing about, you know, growing up and being an adult, or just being a human in general, is we figure things out as we go. And that's something that's also very important to push, is like, if you don't know where you're going or what you want to do, that's perfectly okay. Everybody around you might be telling you otherwise, fuck them. If you don't know, you'll figure it out with time, and it's perfectly okay to take, you know, slower steps to figure out what you want to do. So down below, if you want to let me know what you want to do, you can also tweet me at Rhymestyle, whatever is easier for you guys, and just let me know what it is that you're trying to accomplish, where you're trying to go, and all that good stuff. And we're gonna do this together. And like I said, I'm always gonna be behind y'all. I'm always gonna be behind y'all for this stuff. That was a big tongue twister, for this kind of stuff. So whatever you're trying to push yourself to do, you know what I really love? I say this every single time. I love seeing progress when you send it to me, whether it be in comments or you tag me on like Instagram or tag me on Twitter. Like I saw earlier, there was a post of a guy who graduated, and he tagged me, Truth Nano, a couple other guys. I love seeing that kind of stuff because, like, I know some of you guys have been there for a long time. You know, some of you guys have probably been there from the point where you entered high school, and now you're married with successful jobs and lives, and you've been here since day one. And that to me is so cool. And I want to keep seeing that kind of stuff. I want to see y'all grow. It's not about me. It never was about me. It's about us. It's always about us. So in the comment section below, feel free to tell me literally anything, and we'll have a conversation. So yeah, this turned into kind of a rambling video, but this kind of video is always fun to do because they're a lot less about thinking and more about talking, just having a conversation. And conversation, you guys know, with me has been very, very important. I've been pushing conversation literally since day one. The very first time I uploaded a video and asked a simple question and got answers back, it's always been about, you know, talking. Because the thing I never wanted to do when I made YouTube is just upload videos and walk away and I'm done. I mean, sometimes I'll answer less comments, you know, throughout the day just because I'm just going through it or I'm just all over the place or I'm recording for the next day. But a lot of other times, you know, I like to kind of sit down and go through comments and just kind of have a conversation with people. And that's something I've done since day one, and I will continue to keep doing over the course of the future. So again, down below, let me know anything that's going on, what you want to do, and we'll go from there. But as far as 2022, it's going to be a fun year. We have a lot of fun stuff to do, a lot of fun games to play. We're going to stream. We're going to just grow together, and we're just going to accomplish everything together. Because at the end of the day, that's what community is about. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking right here. I guess I will see you guys down below over the course of the next week. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stuff popping up. And yeah, again, if you need me for anything, you know where to reach me. You can just drop me a comment or tweet me. Sounds like a Kim Possible intro song right there for a second. But if you need me, you know what to do. Oh my God, beat me. I can't believe I just basically just did a Kim Possible intro there for the outro, whatever. I'm in the video. I'll see you guys down below.